Yeah, hey everyone, Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and today we are starting a brand new series. We are playing a game called Offworld. So, I know 2020 has had its fair share of problems, but at least in the strategy game world, there is a couple exciting things happening in 2020. First off, we got two XCOM-like games, which came out within a week of each other, just a couple weeks ago. We have both Gears of War's Tactics, Gears Tactics, and then also XCOM Chimera Squad, which is exciting. Now, in the Civilization stratosphere, we actually have two Civ-Likes coming out in 2020 as well. The first one's actually Offworld, which just dropped today. I should mention this is only on the Epic Game Store, also it's in early access. But this game is a Civ-like game. The developer is from Mohawk, which helped develop Offworld Trading Company, which is not Civ-like at all, but still a very good game. But this game also is a mix of Civilization mixed with something like Crusader Kings, as in this game your leader just doesn't live forever. Your leader actually grows old and eventually dies, and then you have to have heirs, and you can change what kind of succession laws. There can be some assassinations. More than that, it also has a little bit of Stellaris in it too, where it has just a bunch of different events that are randomized and you may encounter in every different game. I think they have like 1,000 different events in the game right now, and those those events can shape your character, they can shape your nation, so it's rather interesting, everything that's going on with this. Now, I will say the game only has 7 leaders to begin with. I don't know if they're planning on adding more in the future, but the other thing is it's called Offworld, so everything that's happening here is all going to be a little more ancient era. You're not going to see tanks and stuff like that. It's going to be mostly, I don't even know what the newest stuff is, if it even gets to like the medieval age. I don't think it does. So I kind of actually somewhat like that. Yo, what? Why don't you exist? Where's your picture? Huh? You were there before. I have no idea what happened to his picture. That's probably a bug. Yeah, I think that's a bug, because his picture was in the game before. But anyways, one of my favorite things in Civ games is the Ancient Era. So actually having a game that's dedicated exclusively to the Ancient Era is kind of cool. So we have 7 different leaders. We can play as Assyria, we can play as Babylonia, we can play as Carthage, we can play as Egypt, we can play as Greece, we can play as Persia, we could play as Rome. Obviously, the first 2 I was looking at was either Rome or Greece. I think we're going to play as Greece. This is Philip, who is the father of Alexander the Great, and we'll actually start with Alexander the Great as our son. So I think there's something intriguing about playing as the Greek, although technically we won't be city-states, although I don't know if we can actually kind of make our empire a little more city-state-ish. I don't know. We'll have to see how we can kind of form our empire. But then I love the idea of just kind of uniting the entire world under our son, or as much of it as we can. We get 3 techs to start with. Ironworking, which unlocks warrior unit. There's a lot going on here. I've watched some of it being played, but there's still going to be a lot that we're just not going to understand yet, and we're going to have to kind of play around with until we can understand it. We also get stone cutting, which unlocks Quarry, and then drama, which gives us the theater and actually requires stone cutting and leads to ramparts. Okay, and then we get 2 unique units, the hoplite and the phalangite, which that's a phalanx. The hoplite's a phalanx, right? 100% strength in melee combat versus mounted. Yeah, they both are. This seems like just an upgraded version of the hoplite. Okay, attacks forward at 25%, attacks forward at 50%, 50%, and then 100%. They both have zone of control. They both start with formation, which is what? When defending with formation. So if you have 2 units that both have formation, they're adjacent to each other, then they get plus 20%. So that's like Civ 6, the phalanx, actually. Okay, no, it's the hoplite, rather, from Greece. Then let's see, they require legendary culture, and you require citadel to build, and you're just the cheaper one, which requires strong and stronghold. Okay, and then there's 4 different families. So as you're planning your cities down, you get to pick which family you want to start your city with. I think you can only have a total of 3 cities in your empire. So for example, we have the Arged family, which is a little more military, and they're riders. All new mounted units start with Saddleborn. That's interesting. Plus 20 strength. That's kind of nice. Then we have the Cypselid, which is extra culture per year. Mines and lumber mills get extra output, and then we get all new siege, which is ballistic catapult, onagar, battering ram, siege tower, attacking urban plus 50%, and then ship units start with ingenuity. Ingenuity, right? Or ingenuity, whatever. Basically 20% strength, and then we gain a worker. Also family seat, -1 years to build urban improvements. Okay, that's kind of nice. Then the seclude. They get +1 culture level. We can hurry production. They get an extra culture per culture event, okay, extra orders rather, and then they get extra civics and extra culture. I know you guys probably don't understand this. I'm just kind of looking. Let's just launch in the game, and I can kind of explain some more of it. So we have advanced setup. I'm not going to tweak any of that because I have no idea what any of this does. I think we're going to play on the strong. It defaults as the able, which is going to be easy. You can see that it changes basically with what you start with. This gives you a little bit more resources to begin with. The other thing is barbarian level here from the good to the strong goes from weak to normal with a little bit higher raid chance, which I have no idea what raids are. And then existing nations start with a few more cities. So it's going to be a little bit of a harder start, but I think I will try that. Medium is a pretty large map, and then we'll just default with seaside like it has. All right. Now, the thing is, since we don't really know the best way to play this game yet, you know, I don't want to go, like, into quote-unquote deity or whatever, you know, the immortal one is, the last one. Like, you know, we want to learn the game a little bit. Okay. So immediately you can see that the game has a very Civ 5 look, Civ 4, Civ 5. There are resources all over the map. Let's see, crabs. Okay, they give you extra growth, I think is what that is. I'm pretty sure that's growth, and I'm pretty sure that's food. Crabs, okay, and then they also just give you 10 food. You can also harvest in your resources, which is rather interesting. There are pearls here, which give you culture and food. Interesting. Okay, that's a kind of a nice start. The other thing to keep in mind is your settlers, you can't settle anywhere on the map. You can only settle on these city sites. Basically, they're little tents that exist all over the map. So it changes the game a little bit because you just can't throw down your cities wherever. And a lot of times barbarians slash other nations slash there are independent like people groups that are out there that will sometimes be on the city sites as well that you'll want to, or you'll have to either, I don't know if you can convince them to join you. Now, the downside with this is we're not having any stone to begin with, so that's going to be a little unfortunate, although we might just be able to quarry wherever. I'm not 100% sure. So now we can found our capital as one of the 4 different family groups. This one, now, I think our first city is Athens, so I think I kind of want to do the culture one here with the government. The other thing is we should probably just roll through everything here. So first up, we got the victory conditions. There's 2 ways to win the game as far as I know. One is to complete 10 ambitions. Ambitions are basically things that pop up during the game that you can complete, like, hey, you need to go kill 20 units, or you need to go build 3 wonders, or stuff like that. And as soon as you complete the ambition, you basically choose what ambition you want. They give you like an option of a couple. And then once you complete the ambition, then you get one of them done. When you complete 10 of them, you win the game. The other option is to get score. You get score from the number of cities, from the number of legendary cities, and from the number of wonders. So as far as I know, those are the 2 different ways to win. I assume you could probably just conquer and kill everyone as well, but you know, I don't know. Then this is our family tree. Right now we're King Philip. We are married to Queen Consort Olympias, and our son is Prince Alexander. And you'll notice every character has different stats. So he is, first up, he's the founder. I think that's his name. He has an heir, okay, and his archetype is commander. Every different character has a different archetype. Like she, for example, is the schemer, and every one of the archetypes gives you different options. Number 1, it affects your overall global stats, which affect your total resource gains and stuff like that. In addition to that, it gives you different places you can serve. So, for example, since he's a commander, he can serve as either general or chancellor. Interesting. And then he gets +2 courage, +2 discipline. So his courage is at 4 and his discipline's at 2. So because his courage is at 4, we're getting +10. What is this, military? Don't remember the exact name of this training rate. Okay. But it's actually 16 because I think down here he's actually getting another +8. So then we must be spending 2. Yeah, we're spending 2 because she is getting -2 because of her -2 courage. Okay, interesting. Now she has high wisdom, so we're getting +5 there. So we're only making 5 science right now, which is a little crap, but you know, we'll work on that. Then these are the law screens. As soon as you get the tech for the law, and then you have 400 civic, then you can actually pick one of the two techs. So you can pick either slavery or freedom, you can take centralization or vassalage, tyranny or constitution, so on and so forth. And they all have different effects, which we'll go over as we get there. Then there are different religions that you can found, and once again, you need civic rates, you need civic points to do it. I also think you have to found a specific city. Requires labor force and 2 ranchers. This one requires 2 acolytes. This one requires 3 Judaism cities worldwide. Interesting. So I guess there's different... Interesting. So there's different requirements to actually found a religion. Now, how do we get an acolyte? Not entirely sure, but that's interesting. Okay, I didn't know that the religions have different requirements. In addition to that, once you adopt it as a state religion, then you can start upgrading it as well, which gives you different bonuses to your religion, which is really kind of cool. Then this is just the game log. Okay, this is the tech tree. You can see, like, what's the furthest we get? Military, jarring, court, great soldier. These are just great merchants. What's kind of like the late game tech here? Okay, crossbows, it looks like. Slinger, archer, longbowman, crossbow. So kind of medieval age then, it looks like. Yeah, cataphract. Okay. Yeah, so kind of like Renaissance medieval time. These are the amount of cities we have. This is just a strategic map mode that you can play from if you so desire that one. I actually don't know if you can play from it. And this is like your Civpedia. And then last but not least, we can replay actions. The one thing that's rather interesting about this game is there are undos, which is very weird. So we can go here and undo what we just did. So that's crazy if we do something and decide we want to do it a little differently. That's crazy. The other thing to keep in mind is we have a certain number of orders. So in most games, every time you move, well, basically every turn you can move a unit, you know, 1-2 spaces, whatever their limit is, whatever their move limit is. In this game, you're not so much restricted by move limits of units. They do technically have a little bit of movement they can do. Like he can move, I think, 4 times before he tires out. That's what those are, right? No, actually, he can only move once. Wait, oh no, he can't move into the trees? Maybe, oh, maybe you have to start here and that's why. Yeah. But you can see he gets 4 movements. But the other thing to keep in mind is you'll notice that we are losing orders every single turn. So every single turn we do this, we will lose 1 order. So if we have, let's say, 10 units and we only have 8 orders, we're going to have to prioritize which units we move every turn. Now, there are a couple things you can't do multiple times. Like you can't go ahead and attack multiple times per turn. You might be able to get an upgrade for that, but by default you can't. And I think that's pretty much everything we need to talk about. Got the mini map over here. Over here we have the characters, which right now is just our queen and our son. This one is for the different families, which we don't have unlocked. This is the different empires, which is just us. Don't know what that one is. This might be our different cities, and then these are the different units we have. All right, so we want to found our city. You'll notice the blue borders are actually where the city, what the city is going to found around. So like if we go here, we're going to get the cattle. If we go here, we will get the farm. If we go here, we will get 1 farm. We go here, we get the cattle. I think, would we rather have the fish or would we rather have the pasture? 1 in 5, 1 in 5. They do literally the exact same thing for us, except we have crab nets and we don't have animal husbandry. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is we do want to settle on the river. I don't think the game has housing like in Civ, but what the river allows us to do is actually connect up different cities. So if we have another city along the same river, we don't have to build a road between the 2 cities to actually have them connected to the capital, which is nice. So then the question comes down to what family do we want to found? I think we're going to do the Secludes because of the patrons, and I love the idea of getting extra governor orders. Unless you're giving us science. No, you're giving us 1 order per year, and then 1 per family opinion level. That actually seems kind of nice, too. You get treasury per year. These are just orders we can do, and then family seat gives the decree, and then on silent seat founding, we basically get 1 free. Yeah. I think I'd still rather do this one. Get +1 culture level. I mean, that sounds like... This one's nice, though, too. Mines and lumber mills give extra output. All new siege ship units. -1 years to build urban improvements, can gain worker. You know what? We're going to do the artisans. We're going to do the artisans. Because our mines and our lumber mills, we don't have a whole lot. So yeah, let's do this on the Sipeslied, whatever. We'll found the capital with you. So go ahead and found. Cool. This tutorial orders are an important feature. Yeah, we talked about that. All right. So what do we start with? We start with 1 worker. We start with 2 workers because we founded Athens as the Sipesiads. Then we also spawn at start with a warrior, and then we start with a scout. Now the scout in this game is considered a civilian unit, so I actually can't move the civilian units or the scout onto a tile that actually has a worker on it, whereas the warrior can move on top, as you can see. Other thing to keep in mind is you'll notice that all our tiles turned into a nice little city, which is cool. And so we can build a bunch of different things. We can build the amphitheater. If we get some more stone, we can actually build the hanging gardens, but we're quite a bit of stone away from that. Now, the question is, amphitheater, this builds a mine, which gives us extra iron per year. And we are losing iron right now. The problem is, or the question is, how can we build... Let's go over here to our tech real quick, and I want to look at stone cutting. So we have to be adjacent mountain. No. 5 per year for a quarry. What do we have to build it on? Requires lush, temperate, arid tundra, adjacent mountain, or marble. All right, so then to get stone cutting, we're actually going to have to come all the way over here to build it. Now, this technically isn't in our borders right away, but we can put it in our borders, I think. I don't know if we need a specific tech to do that, though. The other thing is, eventually you can put citizens inside a city, and once you put them inside the city, then that will also, it will allow you to culture bomb adjacent tiles. But let's go ahead and start over here. I'm going to move this worker here because we want to start building. Oh, I can actually do a quarry over here. I'd still rather build a mine right now. Why can't I do a quarry here? I guess you can just build it anywhere. All right. Well, this will get rid of the trees, which is going to give us 40 trees. It's going to require a total of 3 movements. Yeah, that puts us down to 2. So then this guy, the question is, what do we want to do next? I don't know if we can actually do, this is removing trees. So I think we would rather probably go build a farm to get some food going, because we are missing some food. But I think I'm just going to save you for now, and I think I would rather use our movement. Yeah, we can actually see another city site up here. To come up here and start getting some more exploration going. All right, so we are out of orders. We could buy some orders if we wanted. We could spend 100 on our training rate. I don't think we want to do that. The other thing, at any point, you can promote your units. They do gain XP over time. So the more XP they have, the cheaper it is to promote them. I don't think we really want to do that. The other thing is we can, once they get to be level 2, we can actually add a general here. And I think we want to do that. I think we might as well go ahead and promote you right away as well. Oh, it consumes 1 order, so we can't do that yet. But yeah, I think we do eventually want to go grab that. So, founded Athens, cool, and we discovered some techs. All right, orders. Yeah, we know how to do orders. Choose research. So, instead of just being able to choose any research that pops up, they only give you 1 of 3. If you have a scholar leader, then you can actually choose which one to pick. So, this is shrine, this is slinger and camp, this is treasure and granary. Man, I kind of want granary for food. I'll do shrine. Let's do it. And we're going to end year. So now what's interesting, as we end year, our king is going to level up, or all of our, not level up, grow, age 1 year. So every year is basically, or every turn is 1 year. Heir education. Time passes, but you still remember the birth of Prince Alexander, but he's grown up fast. What would you like to educate him? Yeah, we're gonna give him tactics. Now, there is something to be said about getting philosophy, but from a purely thematic standpoint, we got to give him tactics. This is Alexander the Great, man. I would be very remiss if I didn't give him that. I actually think I want to go here and build nets so we can get extra pearls. What is the one thing we didn't look at here? We didn't build anything in our city. Oh, okay. So our city is starting by building a settler. All right. So we're actually not gaining any food then, or we have no growth in our city right now. We are gaining 6 culture per turn. Once it fills up, then it's going to be, I don't know what's after week. What's after week? It opens up new... wonders, I know that. But anyways, we're not growing in any food because we're building a growth unit right now. And we are getting 1 discontent over time. But that's fine. We can always run a festival to lower it. Okay, so you're building the settler. That's what I want to see. I think, like I said, let's go over here and let's go grab the nets. The other thing we could do is we can harvest, but you can't harvest inside your own territory. But you can take units, for example, like our scouts, and harvest outside your city if you so want. And that's good if you need stone, for example. You can just have them harvest outside. So, yeah, let's go get the pearls. Cool. And then, yeah, I'm okay. Let's go ahead and start moving around over here. This is gems mines, which gives you culture and money. Ridiculous amount of money, which I totally dig. All right, let's keep moving you around. Ooh, and then here's our first, essentially, goodie hut. So, great migration. Broken vessels and strange markings indicate that these ruins were once occupied by a tribe from beyond the sea. Such a discovery inspires you to expand beyond your realm to new worlds. Commission scouts and send them to every direction. We would gain 2 new scouts, or study this unknown tribe and widen our understanding. So, we already have 2 scouts, right? Or do we have 1 scout? I thought we had 2 scouts. No, we have 1 scout. Man, I think we go with 3 scouts. I think we take 3 scouts. Even though orders are a bit of a problem right now, we should be able to improve that over time. Oh, and you all spawned in the exact same spot. Now, we do have barbarian encampment here, which means this is a potential spot for a city, but not going to worry about that yet. Let's go ahead and move you this way. What is this? Ore mine. Interesting. That actually generates a military training rate. Okay, and then these are barley, which gives you a lot of food and growth. Okay. Then here we have a marble quarry. Okay, I would love to see a city site over here. Yeah, there you go. So I think our first city... Ooh, but this one has barbarians on it. Now, these are skirmishers, so they actually have a range attack. So they're going to attack our scout, but it is what it is. So our first city, we probably want to put up here. That's like the default one, I think. But then our second one, I think we're going to want to come over here just because of... Nah, maybe we want up here for the stone, for the quarry. I don't know. We'll have to see what's over there. All right. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is I don't know how combat works exactly in this game. We actually can attack, which is not going to really help us figure that out. But I'm pretty sure the attackers don't take damage. Did we promote you, by the way? We didn't have orders. That's why. Oh, you know what we could do? We can just undo so that he doesn't take damage. And then instead we can promote him, which apparently he's gaining 10 XP per year. Apparently we have passive XP gain, which is nice. All right, so what do we want? Bloodthirsty gives you extra damage against units that are damaged. We could just get a general +5 combat strength, +2 vision, or herbalist, which they heal a little bit quicker. I think let's just get the +5. And yes, our warrior unit has been hard at work, and they're ready to take orders. Will you take the role of general? Yes. I want him to join in. And so now he is actually a general in this army, which is pretty freaking cool. So I think what does him being a general give us here? So they get +1 movement. They're getting +15% damage because of the courage, it looks like. And then they're getting extra XP per year, it looks like. Okay. All right. Well, that's the end of the year. We have idle civilian units. Okay. And let's go ahead and hit the numbers. Now, you can actually use the numpad to do this. Like, next decision's 1, civilian units are 2, then military unit is 3. Question is, do I want to march him over here and get him up? I mean, right? I think let's start getting you over here. And I'm going to have you move through here. Oh, there's elephants over here. Tutorial, harvest. Your scout has moved on to some elephants. Oh, hold up. We did that so stupid. Because we're wasting orders to essentially move them 1 spot. We want to go max here. Nah, but I did want to go here so I can harvest, I think. What is harvest elephants? It gives us 27 gold. Or 27, yeah, 27 gold. Is that worth it? That's a very good question. What does harvesting him require? 23 gold. So the elephants do give you more gold if you harvest. The other thing is we could go over the quarry right now and start harvesting some stone. I think let's just go explore instead of harvesting. I think that's a better option for us. 1, 2, 3. This is 3 tiles away, so he shouldn't be able to attack us. All right, so we still got 5 orders left. This is ore mine. Yeah. And I actually think I want to do this. This ore gives us iron, which we are technically losing. We can also control the auto harvest, which basically means I think every year it would gain us 4 ore and spend 1 command, 1 order. Then again, I mean, we're fine. It's probably better to actually discover more of the map, right? Ooh, another goodie hut. Yeah. Okay, so we'll get that next year. And then let's see, we still have 1 order left. You're still building. You're still building. We could send him out, get him a little bit closer to combat. I think I like that. And at this point, I'm probably just going to keep you here. I probably should send you in this direction. Okay, so I think we're done with another year. Change says, we heard reports that Prince Alexander struggles with his tactics training. Perhaps we should explore educating him in philosophy. Oh, all right. Philosophy student does what? Can be a tutor, governor, general, or on the council. No, I mean, I'm going to spend the money. We're going to make him a better general. We're going to get him a better tutor. We need him to be a tutor, man. A general. This just has to happen. This is freaking Alexander the Great. Come on. All right, so we can come over here and then engage in combat. Let's go see what this looks like. I think if we go into here, you can see he's taking damage. It looks like he's actually taking more damage. You know why? Because the river crossing. Yep. He's going to take more damage here. And I guess just moving into his zone of control does the damage. But I bet the river crossing is making a huge difference here. I wish we could actually see the stats on the combat. Oh, it was just showing us how much damage we would do if we were adjacent. Okay, how do I lock this up? Well, let's see if we can see. So we have a base strength of 4. He has a base strength of 3. He currently has the urban upgrade, which gives him plus 25% damage. He's also plus 20% for hovel, which makes his total strength 4.3. We have 4 base, 15% for general, 5% for combat, so we're at 4.8. Now, you'll notice he's not actually defending, so he's not doing any damage to us. Or, sorry, he's not attacking. So, as far as I know, you only take damage when they attack. You don't take you don't take damage when you attack. It's only when you defend. So, he will most likely then attack us next turn. Okay. Let's keep exploring. We might want to go get some money. Ripe lands. So scouting report portrays the gold lands as valuable source of potential plunder. Hi, legitimacy or war? I'm gonna maintain truce because I don't want to attack them yet. So then these are essentially city-states. These are basically people groups that exist around the map and are essentially like barbarians, but you can actually have some diplomacy with them. Oh, hi, I need to go here. Ancient barbarians. Our men find murals depicting creatures, rituals, and battles. The styles reminiscent of the Gauls, leading us to believe that the tribe is perhaps a precursor to their own. Our troops warn against desecrating such a sites. The Gauls are very protective of their culture. Of course, there's much to be learned. So we can not offend them. Our leader gets +1 discipline, which gives us +8 gold, and warrior +4 XP per year. And then the Gauls like us a little bit better. Or we can gain a bunch of rocks and some science, and they hate us. I think I'll take the boost. Just make him a little bit better. He's still young enough. I think that's fine. So we still got 4 orders left. Let's see. Probably want to get some building going. You have a settler next turn is our last year. We are currently now making iron. We are losing food, so it'd be a good time to get some food. A farm. Which you could do there. What's the amphitheater do? It loses stone per year. I would like to get some stone, but I think we are going to go ahead and build a farm. Huh? Why can't I build the farm? He still has orders left. I have the tech, right? I have farming tech, correct? Surely we start with the ability to build a farm. Surely. Surely. Labor force, husbandry, hamlet, barracks, aristocracy, sovereignty, rhetoric. Yeah, surely we start with the ability to build farms. So I'm a little confused why... Okay, Control Z does not undo, by the way. I'm a little confused why we can't build a farm. Do we have to remove the trees first? No. Okay, other thing to keep in mind, at any point you can cut trees just to get a boost of trees, but then they will eventually grow back, which is kind of nice. All right, well, can you go build a mine? No. What are we missing here? It's actually a very interesting question. This is within my borders. So I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. What about over here? Can we come do nets here? Yes, we can. So, all right, I guess we will do nets there. I'm not entirely sure why we couldn't do anything, but okay. We do want to explore, but we want to stay somewhat away from these barbarians for the time being, and we are now out of orders. All right, so let's go ahead and end here. Let's see what the barbarians do. So they did 3 HP damage to us. So royal birth, your heart swells with joy as you gaze down upon your newborn daughter, Duchess Athena. This is a momentous occasion. How should we celebrate? So we don't have the money to send gold to everyone, which would just give our family plus 20 opinion on us. We could collect gifts, which gives us a bunch of gold, or we can present the baby to adoring public. So legitimacy is this number right here. The higher your legitimacy, the more the family likes you. So they're plus 30 right now, and I'm assuming some of that comes from this, I know. Also, I love the idea of just getting culture in the city as well, but I think we're still a ways away. I want to look at Athens. I mean, we're making 8 per turn. We're kind of bad on money. I think we're going to collect gifts from noble families. Yeah, I think so. All right, your second city. Okay, I will choose my next family carefully. I kind of know this early part, which is why I'm not really so concerned about it. The question is, how do we want to do this? There's only one major resource right here, and that's this one. This gives us a few more lumber mills. I think we want as much of the mines as possible. And I think I want to go here just for the lumber mill. Okay. So you can march. So we can spend... Okay, so if they don't have movements, you can actually then spend training rate if you want to have them move a little bit faster. But honestly, it's not really that big of a deal for now. So we're just going to keep beating you down for now because the goal is just to kill him off. We'll get some XP as well. Life will be great. All right, goal... Scout. Let's just move each one of our scouts just a little bit. We need more orders. But right now there's not really a whole lot we can do. I should be, hold up. Let's actually move you this way because I got this guy right here who can go up in that direction. Okay, and then we are out of orders. Actually, hold up. Let's take him back because I think I might want to go move here and get ready for something. So remove trees, build a mine. We're now gaining food and we are now gaining iron. We really would like to gain some wood and some stone. The problem is, I'm about 95% sure we don't have a tech for lumber mills. I don't 100% know that, but I would assume we can't build lumber mills off the default. But I don't know that for a fact. Let's go ahead and move you here, and then we'll see whether or not we can actually do this next turn. So that'll be fine. All right, let's go ahead, choose production in our capital. We don't need another another worker. Question is, do we want to grow our pop? Now, the only thing with growing your pop is then you can use a specialist, which is nice because the specialist gives you +3. It'll give us an extra 3 iron. It'll give us 1 training and then +1 science. Costs 1 citizen. I can't do that right now because we don't have any citizens. So we're gonna have to wait to grow. This one gives us culture and food per year. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. The other thing is we can do civics, which puts this on hold. I think we're just gonna go ahead and knock out another settler for now. Even though we're not gonna grow pop-wise, that's okay. Because we have another site that we're gonna go and want to grab here pretty quick. All right, end year. This first episode's going to go pretty long, by the way. You received your update from your heir. Academy scholars respect him, and the other students compete to befriend him. He is thriving. So we can have him focus on scholarship, which gives him +1 wisdom, which is extra science, or we can get extra growth as a governor. He's not going to be a governor, probably, so yeah, get the wisdom. All right, all right, all right. So now we should be able to kill these barbarians. Cool. You've come across abandoned enemy supply cache after your recent victory, but you can only kill so much. So we can get iron or we can get food. I think let's grab some food because we have a lot less. And then this is our city site here. Now, we can't heal because we have to be in friendly territory. We can promote him. I kind of like the idea of just promoting him yet again, but we can't promote on a turn in which you attack. All right, noted, 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 noted. So first things first, we want to get you over here and we want to go ahead and settle this city. So our first city was Civ-Like, right? Yes. So we want to get something different. I think we're going to go Seclude. Wait, which is the one that gave us an extra worker? Oh, this is the one that gave us an extra worker, right? Oh, see, mines and lumber mills over here would be really nice. Can build units? No, they don't. Oh, gain a scout in Athens. There you go. So that's just the first time when you found the seat. I gotcha. We don't really need another scout right now, so I think we're going to do something different. It gives us 400 civic, but we can't do anything with civics right now. So I guess we're going to do Seclude and do the patrons. All cities get +10 per culture event. Ah, all right. I actually like that. And we are going to hit our next culture event here pretty quickly in our capital. And then this is more culture per specialist. Okay. And then +1 culture levels. So this will give us just an extra 10 orders as well. All right. Yeah. We'll do Secludes. Boom. Beautiful. And so they have slightly different colors, which is cool. Now, I don't know exactly how to look at it. There is a way where you can see the... Maybe you have to click on the roads to do it. Requires labor force. We can't build roads, but our 2 cities should be connected. So this is Sparta. So technically I should have done military, but whatever. So let's see. Should be connected to the capital. I'm not entirely sure. There it is. It's connected to its capital. Effects of being connected is it's getting extra growth, and it's losing maintenance. So it decreases the maintenance per year. Okay. All right. So what do we want to build here in Athens? Or in Sparta. I think let's go ahead and grab a warrior. For now, because we would like some more military units. Actually, no. I take that back. I take that back right away. Let's go ahead and get a worker. Because I need to start improving some of this stuff around here. So the question is, can I build? I can. We could build a shrine. They're suggesting a farm. Are they still suggesting a farm? Yeah, they're still suggesting a farm. Shrine of Poseidon. Let's see, what does this do? It gives us the Acolyte. It gives us culture and money per year. All right, that one's kind of nice. This one gives us science. That gives Quarry upgrade. All right, and then Zeus is extra culture. I actually do really like Poseidon. They're suggesting it goes here. Probably because the scrub isn't as worth as much as the, like, I suppose here you can do a lumber mill, I guess. And here on the scrub you can't. But I'll go do it here then. And you're doing Shrine of Poseidon, which is extra money. Yep, I like that. I like that. All right, I want to look at our city real quick down here. You are gonna hit the next culture level here before too long. Okay, we have 14 more orders. Now, unused orders are sold for money, so that's not necessarily the best option for us. Let's go on the hill, get the most vision, go to the hill, get the most vision. I think we have enough units here that this is totally worth it. Oh, what is this? Silver mine gives us 30 gold. Holy crap. All right. I'm gonna go here and we're gonna go ahead and harvest the silver. That was only 17 gold, never mind. 30 gold, I guess, when you have it in your borders. This is... Where'd this river go, by the way? It goes this way, so we might want to eventually go over here. But let's go ahead and get to the... This is not a coast. This is like a lake. More Gauls. Okay. And then you can go up there. This is a pretty big map, as you can see, which is nice. How many more orders? We only have 3 orders left. Actually, I want to move you. Tutorial on unit cooldown. It's on cooldown. Oh, did I kill him already this year? I guess I killed him this year, so I can't do that. So then, yeah, let's just go explore this way. Gaining emissary, or grinning emissary. A grinning barbarian chief comes before you, bowing with respect. She explains it's customary among the Scythians. Interesting, to show their prosperity by offering gifts to new acquaintances. So we can get plus 40 by accepting money. Take the gift and offer one of our own. Spend 25 food, gain 50 gold. We become humble, which gives us plus 1 charisma. Yeah. We will do that. And the Scythians are another tribe. Sweet. Okay. We do want to come explore over here because there might be some more stuff for us there. But yeah. Things are looking good. Tutorial on unit cooldown, we already know. Studies complete. Alexander the Young heir has returned from his tactics study, but he'd like to retain a tutor for additional training, which should be the focus of his continuing education. Training soldiers and officer gives him drill master for new XP for new infantry units, or battlefield strategies. He becomes intelligent. Governor plus 2 culture per level. I doubt we're gonna make him governor. Actually, both of these are him being a governor. Well, we'll do battlefield strategy and logistics. Because I would rather have science, because our science is kind of bad. All right, we finished our first research, so now we can do husbandry for pasture. We can do labor force, which allows us to pass laws, which we will have enough civic rate here in a couple years. We can do slinger unit. I think let's do labor force, because we're going to go with the civic rate here. And then tutorial, Sparta reached a new level of culture. Nice. So we got a free worker because of that. Which would have been nice to know. Shrine of Zeus. So wait, let's look at Sparta level here. Yeah, you're at developing. So developing then gives us access to Hippodrome, Cold Baths, Market, Library, Courthouse, Garrison, Necropolis, Aesher Gates, Lighthouse, the Apadana. Interesting. Okay, well, let's end the year. We'll use the... I don't want to... I could go back and undo everything, but that just takes too long. All right, so you've unlocked the ability to choose an ambition. Ambitions are goals your families would like you to pursue, and completing them will grant you all your descendants a permanent boost to orders. Completing an ambition immediately unlocks another. So we can kill 5 enemy units or control 4 cities. We're going to control 4 cities. I think those are always the same, too. We already have 2 cities. We're going to have city number 3 here in a couple turns, and getting city number 4 shouldn't be that difficult. We might actually just want to go send you up there to start killing, but... I'm going to go explore with him. Man, he has terrible vision, by the way. I'm going to instead keep him right there. I think let's do something different with our life. All right, so I would like to build the mine, which is just going to give us ridiculous amounts of gold. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to go straight for the mine. Now, I'm assuming wood is getting to be somewhat bad. So you can't harvest every single turn. Okay. I thought it was every turn. Harvest gives us 2 culture in Sparta. Not as useful. All right, let's move you like that. Let's go ahead and take our scout then this way. Just because we're trying to figure out where our next city needs to go. Like, we're trying to plan everything, and if we have another city on the coast, that would be very nice. All right, what else do we have? How many orders? We're out of orders, actually. Let's go back. We are still not making stone per year. And for some reason, I still can't build the farm. Maybe you just can't do it on your last order? Maybe that's it. You need a couple orders for it? I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. So then in that case, you know what? I'm just going to leave you over here because I can't do anything. And yeah, let's come explore. All right, you come there. You come there. Okay. End year. We'll probably do one more year and then we'll wrap this episode up. Marriage proposal from the Civ-Like family. So we could do Timia the builder. She is an architect, or a builder architect, which gives us +3 discipline. They will give us 35 iron, and their opinion will be higher. Or we can do Aducia, which is also a builder. She has charisma and discipline. Yeah, give me this one. She's also slightly younger, but she has 2 stats, which seems way better than just the 1. All right, let's keep exploring over here. There are more barbarian camps over here. So I will probably found this city here and then go crush these barbarians because they'll be on the same. And this is actually coastal. Yeah, so what's interesting about this is actually coastal, which means it will link up to Athens. Now, I wonder if this city site will connect to our capital via this one. Like, if this one connects, then would that one also connect? Don't know. Okay, you want a Shrine of Zeus. You want a Shrine of Athena. You know what? I actually am going to do the Shrine of Athena because we are bad signs right now. It's 20, which is not great, by the way. Let's double check our orders before we're done. So you're doing something, you're doing something, you're doing something. So all our builders are doing something. You have 1 turn left. No, you have 3 years on a worker, which actually we don't need because we have this worker now. So I actually think I'm going to go switch you and do a warrior now instead. Okay, and I'll let you grow. And then let's use our remaining orders to explore. Aha, another goodie hut. You're now known as the Explorer. Sweet. Actually, hold up. Hold up. What does this give us? So it gives us extra legitimacy, it looks like. All right, nice. So survivors. The village has only recently been sacked and we discovered abandoned survivors huddled in its ruin. These destitute refugees seem eager to abandon the wreckage of their old lives and join our nation, but they're strangers to our culture. What will you do with them? Yeah, you can come here. Gain a worker. Gain a scout. 3 orders is nice, but I would rather have another worker. Well, that sucks. Can you harvest? Too far from a friendly city. Yeah, okay. So we're going to have to move him all the way home, which is kind of bad. I don't know if barbarians can steal your stuff in this game. Oi. We'll probably go ahead and send him over here because that's going to be our next city. But talented politician, member of the local government, has earned a reputation. Shall we make use of this? We need a diplomat in court. So we can either get a great minister or we can get a bunch of civics, which we're already good at. Give me a great minister. The great minister, I'm not 100% sure. Let's see, court. So we can assassinate, we can imprison him, we can make him a governor, I know that. He's a builder, which allows him to be a governor or a chancellor. As a leader, which he won't be. But the other thing is he just gives us another +3 discipline. So we're making ridiculous discipline right now. He also we might be able to tutor with him too, our family. Yeah, okay, so he's currently tutoring all of our descendants then. Okay, that works. Tutorial marriage. You have accepted a marriage proposal. Marriages are a useful diplomatic tool. Okay. So if we go back now to our family screen, you'll see... I guess maybe his wife doesn't show up till next turn is my assumption. I'm not entirely sure. Also, let's see. We need stuff for these to happen. Orator, scholar, diplomat, requires aristocrats, ramparts. Okay, so we need different laws for that to happen. Okay, cool. So I'm excited about this game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, comment. Let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, and share your support. I'm excited to play more of this game. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later, everyone.